Hi. In case you don't remember me, my name is Father J. Davidson, pastor of All Saints Parish. I miss being with you, and it's hopefully going to be something I am able to do much more often in the near future. As you know, we're working on our Catholic Parishes campaign now. We appreciate the fact that many of you picked up your envelopes with your pledge cards in them last week. Today we'd like to have two parishioners speak to you about their experience with the Catholic Parishes campaign. The first of these is Kathy Gallo, who's a member of our parish and is a director of catechesis for the diocese. Catechesis is a fancy word for passing on the faith to our kids and our adults. Here's what Kathy has to say.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Kathy Gallo, and I'm a proud member of All Saints Parish. 8 years ago, I moved back to this part of the country after taking care of my mother in Massachusetts. I had just taken a position with the Diocese of Evansville as director of catechesis. What drew me to All Saints and continually draws me is the very palpable, welcoming community. From the minute you enter the church, there is a concerted effort to connect and welcome. I feel welcome, I am welcomed, and I am nourished spiritually with people who recognize Lazarus in their midst, as in today's gospel. We bring our stories into a faith community. All of my work, so to speak, has been in a church setting. I was a member of the Ursuline Sisters of Mount St. Joseph outside of Owensboro for many years. I have been a Catholic school teacher, a director of religious education, director of religious education for the Diocese of Owensboro, assistant director of religious education in the Archdiocese of Boston, and now my current position in the Diocese of Evansville. This is what I do and what I have done. Who I am as a person is one who loves music, plays the guitar, enjoys friends, has a sister, a nephew, and 2 nieces, and a great niece in Massachusetts. I am single and live alone. I need community to keep me faithful as a disciple and to continue to grow in my relationship and understanding of the challenging message of Jesus in our times. All Saints challenges me and nurtures who I am. I need All Saints to be a credible director of catechesis. The Catholic Parish Campaign supports the work of the diocese. One of the beauties of our church is its universality. As a church, we are a community. We depend on one another. The monies from the campaign connects All Saints to the larger church. In my work as director of catechesis, I work most directly and often with Lisa Foster and Sharon Vogler. Together, we look at how we can strengthen the RCIA and parish catechesis. I could not function in my ministry without these two capable women. There is a reciprocal relationship between the diocese and the parishes in Evansville. There are programs that parishes could not provide on their own. It would be remiss of me not to mention Father J and his passionate vision of social justice and quality liturgy. Much of the campaign monies supports our priests and returns to the parish for building and reconstruction. The monies enhance all ministries and our common mission to make disciples. Your support of the Catholic Parish Campaign goes way beyond money. Monetary gifts are important to the life of the church, but unless there is your active presence in the life of the church, there's something missing. Pray this day about what you give already in time and talent and what you might be able to give to the campaign. Your contribution, in whatever way you make, is a gift to the ongoing life of the Catholic Church, the universal church. God bless you and see you all Saints, and thank you for your welcome, loving spirit.
We thank Kathy for her thoughts and her service to all of us here at All Saints Parish. Kathy mentioned that many services are offered to us by the diocese, services that are both direct and indirect. Now we have another speaker who is an example of how our collaboration with the diocese produces happy results. I introduce to you now Anna Tucker.
I'm Anna Tucker, and I am currently back in town now. I'm studying at the University of Evansville to be a physical therapist, and I've been coming to All Saints for about 10 years now. I think we started coming here when I was in 6th grade, and when I first started coming, I was kind of nervous to get involved in different things. I didn't really know anyone, and I was just a little shy 6th grader. But then Sister T, of course, welcomed me, and she said, I think you should check out Edge. And so that was kind of the beginning of the Edge program. And so I started going to Edge, and I just loved it. All the different students that were my age, they were really fun and fun to get along with. And Sister T always had some interesting activity planned. And so we just, formed a little community, and then I got to high school and I joined Life Teen, and that was a trip. We did all sorts of different things, from like a staycation here, working in the kitchen, we repainted that, and we did some work in the church. And then I've also been able to go on different mission trips with Sister T, and we went to New York and we rebuilt from Hurricane Sandy. And I've gone to Notre Dame Vision, so that was just kind of a different conference with high school students, who are kind of, involved in their faith, and it's kind of hard to find a lot of kids my age that were really into their faith. So it was just another way to kind of meet people. And honestly, even still today, 7 years later, I still talk to some of those people. So it was just a really cool network to make. And recently I started helping out with family faith formation. And it's just, I love that community too. It's just a fun way to get involved in the parish again, and, work with all these different families that I don't necessarily know, because I typically go to 5 p.m. Mass with my family. And a lot of these families have younger children that go to the 10:30 Mass. So it's been fun to get to know those families and those little children, and they're just fun to work with and fun to talk about our faith and how we can grow in our faith, and how God inspires us and helps us get through our day-to-day life. And it's just a good opportunity to get involved in the parish.
So you see, Anna reflects what we hope for all our young people. It's the support efforts of the diocese, the ministry offered by Sister T, Sharon, and the rest of the staff that helped form Anna into a faithful and active member of our church and of our parish. Your generosity enables that, and so now I ask you to return your pledge card and be very generous. If you've not yet picked up your pledge card, you will find them in the back of church. Thank you, and God bless.